Now, in this video, I want to talk about a few advanced techniques, I think, for Facebook. Now, the first is one way to monetize Facebook. It's actually quite a good method of monetizing it. You have to remember there are a lot of companies offline that are desperate to get online and make the most of the internet. And one of the ways you can do it is through Facebook fan pages. You can create a Facebook account and a Facebook fan page for that particular company and charge them some money for it. How much is up to you? A few $100s maybe. You could charge them more to add friends and drive people to it. You could charge more to educate them how to use it, to post to it, how to market on Facebook, and so on and so forth. So it's really a very, very powerful way of using Facebook. It really is. So I strongly recommend that if you are interested in offline marketing, then look at taking Facebook to offline companies. You know, your local bar or restaurant or something like that may be very, very interested in having a Facebook account and getting followers and starting to educate people as to their menu and what's going on and events and so on. So there's lots of opportunities there for you to really make the most of Facebook and that opportunity. Now, yeah, as I said, how much you charge, it depends upon what you want to offer. But you could certainly charge them a monthly retainer for adding new people to their account, or for administrating it, or for getting it ranking high in the search engines, or any such thing. So, there's opportunities on Facebook, not just to earn from Facebook, but from providing Facebook services to non-IT literate companies. Now, of course, you can extend that into creating Twitter accounts, because a lot of these companies have heard of Twitter and think it's a good thing. Now, most of them have no clue what, say, Facebook and Twitter are all about, but they've heard it's a good thing from someone, and so they want one. They don't know what it is, they don't know what it will do for them, but because Joe Blogs Next Door's got one in his company and he's raving about it, they want one too. So you can often find it's actually quite an easy sell to make. The next thing we want to talk about is, if we go back to our homepage for a moment, we want to have a look at applications. Now, applications are a very, very interesting thing. Applications are very, very sticky, and you've got big ones that you may have heard of, like Mafia Wars, Farmville, Frontierville, and all these sorts of things. These are applications that have literally hundreds of millions of users. They're massive, and they're a way that you can perhaps, again, build a list, establish authority, whatever it might be. So, now obviously you need a programmer. You can hire these people to do these on Elance or Rent-A-Coder or something like that. But what you could do is, if I'm in the weight loss niche, maybe I would create an application to help people track how much they eat or their exercise, or to give them a daily recipe of the day or tip of the day or something like that. Maybe I'd want to create a game. Maybe I'd want to follow the lead of Frontierville and games like that, where in order to advance and get the really cool stuff, people need to buy credits or complete CPA offers. So there's plenty of opportunities. Now, most of these are silly, things like send your friend a hug, a smile, send your friend all sorts of weird and wonderful things. So there's plenty of opportunities here to create applications. Yes, it's going to cost you a little bit of money, but you could put your adverts within there. You could put your list sign-up form or something like that in it, if so you wanted. So, plenty of opportunity with applications. Now, you do have to think a little. You want to make sure it's reliable. You want to make sure that obviously it will support the demand. You want to make sure it's going to earn you money, build your list, or whatever it might be. But applications are a great thing to share with your friends, and they can very quickly, if they're good, go viral, and they will share them with their friends. And before you know it, you've got thousands and thousands of people using your application. So Facebook applications are, I think, very, very useful. It is something you can use. People spend, Frontierville, Farmville, Mafia Wars, yeah, you may not be able to get something like that going, but people spend hours, and I mean hours, playing these games and trying to outdo their friends. Little things where you send people silly smiles and hugs, those are incredibly popular too. So all of those are very, very useful. Now I want to show you something else now. We're looking for Facebook markup language. Now Facebook markup language, or FBML, is basically Facebook's application programming language. If we scroll down, you can see it shows us some results there. What we're looking for is we're looking for applications. We want to go into applications, and here it is, static FBML, and you can see there's quite a few users. What this allows you to do is to mess around with fan pages and groups and add your own pages. So there you are. So what it says is this application will add a box to your page which you can render HTML or FBML. So basically that means you can add an autoresponder sign up list to your application. So it's very, very useful to do. So yeah, installing this is going to help you, I think, a lot in basically creating really good looking pages and funneling people through to your list. Now you can see here on reviews, there's lots of people there that like it. So there's lots of people with some good comments from it. So yeah, I think it's a really, really useful application for you to use. So when it comes to installing it, and you can see we got lots of posts here, is all we do is we just click to add to my page. It comes up, which page do I want to add it to? I want to add it to this page. This is my fan page. If I add it to the page, it will then install it. And what that means is I can then use FBML on that page in order to, basically make it look nice. So if we close that and we go home again, and then let's go to news, adverts and pages. Here we are, adverts and pages. And then we can go into our page here. Then we can add sort of Facebook markup language pages in here. So it's very, very good. Let's just view the page. There you are, see FBML1. If I click on that, it'll come up, and then we can put in our HTML and everything else in here. Okay, so we just click here, edit page, and then it'll let us edit it here. So what we can do is we can edit it, we can set the applications, and basically I said you just put your HTML in there. If you mess too much with style sheets, it may not work quite right, but what I can do is I can put in here my autoresponder code. And that way I can use this to build a list. I may well offer them some sort of bribe for signing up, and of course that's what we're after doing with Facebook. We're trying to sort of funnel people through to our list, and FBML is the way. And you can create more than one page. So you may create one with an Amazon store, you may create one with another web page with the products on it, or reviews, or information, or whatever it might be. But this is how you put your autoresponder code in there. You put your squeeze page or whatever it might be in there, and that's how it works. Now, these are sort of a couple of the more advanced techniques with Facebook that, basically you can take it or leave them if you want to. If you're going to use the fan pages, then really install the FBML. You're going to need it. The offline marketing, that's again a good source of income if it's something you want to tackle. But I think the most important thing for you to take away from this video is using Facebook to build lists and leads. It's very, very important that you do it. And basically, if you do that, what you will find is you can build a good list of people that really trust you, and have a good relationship with you, which of course is going to make it easier for you to market to them. So remember, Facebook is about building a list more than anything else, not necessarily about the hard sell, but you're funneling people from here through to your autoresponder, and that is where you make the real money from them.